Hello family, welcome to yet another edition of the Opportunity Solutions.
And in this video we're going to focus on disassembly and reassembly of this HP all-in-one desktop computer. As you can see, it's not powering. When you try powering on, it does not display anything. So we're going to focus on dismantling, or rather disassembling, and reassembling, focusing on troubleshooting the display. As you can see, the power line is on, but it's not, when you try powering it on, switching it on here, it does not give you anything. So we are going to focus on troubleshooting that problem as we proceed. So starting right away, I will start by disconnecting all the connections from the desktop machine, and I will focus on removing the base. This here, and this is my base. So I will we have to first remove this cover. There's this cover here. You have to remove it gently so as to see a way of removing the base. So this base has 2 screws, which there's this one here, and then the second one is just here. So you have to first flip off the cover, then get those screws off. So let's unscrew this area. Then also this side, unflip off the cover and unscrew the area. So once we have unscrewed the area, we can just remove off the base, or rather the stand. This is the base or the stand. So that's how it looks. So I can put it aside. And still here we have 3 screws that we have to first remove so that we can open up this area. So these 3 screws are in here. We have to first unscrew that area and remove those screws which are here. So let's focus on removing the 3. This is one. The second one. Second one. And then the third one. So this is all to loosen this other part. So once we are done with the 3 screws, you can flip it this side. So now this is the part where we have to remove. So you just get to the edge, and remove. Just remove the box by unlocking, removing it gently and gently. So the other screws were holding this other part. So once we are done with removing that, we'll also put it aside. Now this area, or rather this part, has screws that we need to first remove, and there's 5 screws. We have this number 1, then we have number 2 screw, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Sorry, number 4 and number 5. The other extreme screw holds the switch. So for now we're not interested in that. So let's first remove this screw number 1, screw number 2 for this layer. Remove screw number 3 here. screw number 3, then we remove screw number 4 here, screw number 4, then screw number 5. Put our screws aside. So once we are done, we get this handle and open, or rather flip gently. We flip the screen upwards, holding this angle, or rather handle, so you can flip it the other way around. So this is you have to hold it gently because it has connectors, and we can first remove the connectors. So there's this connector. This connector runs to this one. It runs to the camera. So we can first unlock that. You can just remove it gently. This is the connector that runs to the camera, and this is the camera actually. This one here. So it's that connector that runs back to that camera. Then we remove the VGA, which is this one, but it has a lock. You have to first secure the lock. Oops. You have to do it gently. Then we have to put it aside. Once we're done removing our screen, this scallop is a bit delicate. You have to just remove it gently. Well, I can put it back. It didn't break, fortunately. Okay, so once we are done with that, we'll need to find out why we don't have display. So number one, we have to look at our Cmos battery. We need to first reset the entire board, and let's first remove our Cmos battery. This is our Cmos battery. Put it aside. And to force it to reset, we can just, you see at the Cmos battery we have the positive and negative terminals. So we can just join the negative to the positive, just like that, and then at the same time we press the switch. This is our switch. So you give it like, you press it for like 30 seconds, and once this 30 seconds have elapsed, you can let go of the switch, and then let go of the Cmos battery slot. So once we are done with that, we can remove our memory chips, or our memory sticks. These are our memory sticks. Then you clean on this other surface, this connection surface. So I'm cleaning at the surface of the RAM chips, or rather RAM sticks. This is a 4GB RAM stick. I can put it aside. Then also remove the second RAM stick. Clean it up. Once I'm done cleaning up, clean at the surface. Once I'm done cleaning at the surface, I put it aside also. Then try to clean the slots where these RAM sticks sit. So once I'm done doing that, so remember we're having the heat sink that runs from the fan. So we need to ensure that all is well. There's no any other problem appearing. There is no problem appearing, so we need to check and confirm. So this is our fan. It runs the fresh air into the cooling system, which is here. And
Here we have our hard drive,
which is the desktop hard disk. So we need to confirm and ensure that everything is well intact. Yeah. We need to confirm that all is intact. So let's also first look at our switch. Maybe it could be having some problems. Before we proceed, let's first remove our switch and check it out. So I've removed that screw, but I need to first remove the switch connector, which is this. So I remove this. This is our switch. We need to check it out and see whether it is okay. So when you press, does the button reach? We need to confirm to that also. This is the switch here. So when you press, does it reach to this point? That we need to also confirm. So let me first connect it back here. So here with my switch, after checking and confirming that the button works very well, this is the button and this is its switch. On confirming that it works very well, and after cleaning it, I can first put it back and check for other areas, ensuring that all is intact. So let's first put this screw back, the one that holds the switch, and so that switch connects directly here. So we can first disconnect the switch here. Then we have these speakers, speaker 1 and speaker 2, the left and right. So the left speaker connects onto the board just like here. So we can first disconnect it and remove that connection point for the speaker, and the right speaker also remove that connection point and put it aside. So we were interested in getting off the motherboard and cleaning it up so that we don't have any problems. And this is our wireless card. We can also first disconnect the wireless card, which is this one here. Before unscrewing, let's first disconnect. So we have to remove the screw holding the wireless card with our card here. This is the wireless card, so we can put it aside. Next we have the fan connector, which is this connector here. So we can also disconnect the fan connector. And the next connection point is this, the one that connects, that provides power to the hard drive, powers the hard drive and data. So we have two lines. We have the data line and the power line. So we are connecting direct to the hard disk. So we can first disconnect that as well. Then another connection point we have here is the one that connects the CD drive, or rather the CD-ROM. The CD drive, we need to first disconnect that. So just flip the connection point up, then pull out the connector. just like that. So another connection point we have on the board is this one, which is the one that connects directly to the antenna. But we need to first remove the fan, but we can first disconnect it gently. You have to be careful because this one has this connection point. So we need to first disconnect the heatsink also and confirm that we don't have any dirt or dust in between the heatsink and the board. Remember, when you're disconnecting this heatsink, it has number patterns that you have to follow. There's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So we start with number 1, then number 2, and number 3. So on untying that, we go to the fan, and the fan has this screw. So move this fan, get it out. Get it out, unscrew this, and unscrew that. So it has another holder here, that's the first screw. So we can unscrew that. Once we are done, we can gently remove the fan. And we need to test our fan also. Is it working? Is it in a good condition? So this is our fan. We put it aside, but we need to clean it also. We need to clean it up. I need to blow it. Okay. So our next step. Our next step is to this is the cable. This connector is the one that connects to the camera. Whereas this other connector here connects to the screen. So it has two connections. One is for powering, and then the other one is for display. So once we are done, we can also remove the heat sink, which is here. This is the heat sink. We need to test it also and clean it up. Clean up these aeration panels so that it is open fully to allow free aeration without any disruptions. So let's start right away with removing our motherboard. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws that we are interested in removing. So right now we can just start with this one, and the third one, move the fourth one, move the fifth one, move the fifth screw, move the seventh screw, then remove the eighth screw, and then the ninth screw. Hope I've counted well. So we get our tool and start removing the board gently. Have I missed out any screw? Just to be sure. just to be sure. Gently remove the board. Remove the board so as to clean it up. So this is our motherboard, our main board, and we need to clean up this main board. So we use a brush to clean up this board. So I'll get my brush. I'll get my brush and start cleaning. I'll start cleaning up this board, ensuring that I remove all the residues that might have plucked in. Cleaning it up gently. Ensuring that there is no residue. Okay, once I'm done, I also flip it the other way around and clean through these RAM slots where the RAM chip, the RAM sticks sit. Also ensure that it's all clean without any particles in between there. So we are aiming at having a clean board to get rid of any residue that could have entered or particles that could have entered the board as a result of maybe dust or something. So once I'm done cleaning this board, put it aside gently. I can maybe put it on a towel. So I will also clean up the inside area where the board sits to get rid of that dust and the dirt which is could have or might have built or get stuck in there. So this is the hard drive area. I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to remove the hard drive, and also I'm assuming that the CD drive is also clean. So I'll get my cleaning towel and clean this area, this microphone, this speaker area. Clean the speakers also. Okay, now on ensuring that all is well and the place looks clean and our motherboard is cleaned up, our main focus is now to put it back and put it back the way we moved it. So I will first focus on the areas putting them back to their ports. And there you go. So we shall get our screws and then put them back. There are arrows that show you where those screws are supposed to be placed. In case you miss out on any, there are arrows to guide you. So we have that arrow 1, 2 and 3. So let's first put back our screws back. this side also. Put the screw back on this side. Put this back, and kindly note that all these screws are at the extreme end of the board, so in the middle there is no screw, so you have to note that. Okay, I'll put that back, get the second one. I don't know what number we are at. Get this also in extreme end. Extreme end, we need one screw. Also here. Put a screw here. This other side. Then we need to get our heatsink back into its position. Need to get our heatsink back into its position. Remember the number pattern. We start with 1, 2, and then finish with 3. So we have one, ensuring that they're all tight. Okay, so then we get our fan. Need to first clean it up also. Clean the fan, then fix it back. Oops. Fix it back. There's 3 screws. So we get those 3 screws. Get those 3 screws. And then put them back. That is screw number 1. Number 2, screw number 3, and then screw number 4 down here. So once we are done with the screws, I think it's now okay for us to connect other points. So we can start with our wireless card, fixing it back. We can start with fixing back our wireless card, which is here. Get it screwed back. Then screw back. Then we get this connector. Get the connector back. get the connector, the antenna wire. Then I have this fitted back and this connector back. Okay, so I will have to connect the speakers also back here. I've not done a BIOS reset. This is where we would have done that, but I'm thinking that wouldn't be the case for this scenario. But in case it fails, I will have to do that reset. In case we don't get the display that we are looking for, at that point we shall have to redo and do a BIOS reset. But hopefully this fix will help out. So I will need to put this back. We have to adjust the lock. You have to adjust the lock, pull it up, then push the connector inside. It has like a line which you have to check with and confirm that it is entered and fitted very well. So we are connecting the switch also here. We connect at the extreme end of the switch point. At the extreme point of the switch point, we need to connect the switch also. So that means it's connected. So we have to put back the hard drive connectors. We'll start with the power line and then the data line as well. So once that is done, we go and get our RAM sticks. Get our 2 RAM sticks. And also put them back. Put the first one, and then I have to put the second one. Okay, then we get our Cmos battery, ensuring that it's clean. Put it back. So once we are done with our connections, we need to put back our screen. Connect back our screen. And this is our screen. So we need to get these connectors and put them back. Remember we had some issues trying to remove this connector, so we have to just flip it a bit up like this, then get the connector back onto its point, back onto its connection point, and push it down. Once it enters, we press the block downwards. Okay, so that's it. And now this other connector also has to be put back in its connection ports. Okay, so once that is done, you can flip it back gently. Flip our screen back gently to those connection points. press back the locks. Also from this angle, ensure that all locks are intact and it's locked very well. So remember our first five screws that removed, we need to put them back. So we start with screw number one, which is this one. Put back our screws. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Then we get our cover here and press it in line, ensuring that it's fitted very well. Then put the three screws into those connection points. So we'll start with the first one. Into these three connection points. Oops. And the third one. So once we are done with the third one, ensuring that they're all fitted in very well and tight. So once we are done with the third one, we get our sitting base, which is this one. Then fix it back to the location where it's supposed to be. Turn it the other way around. So we put the screws back, the two screws. So we start with the screw number one. Go to the second one. Second one. Once it's done, get the covers back into their positions. Get the covers back into their positions, and then we get this other final cover here. back into its position. I have to be careful. It has it has 5 locks, but all have their angles. Oh, sorry, that angles where they're supposed to enter. So the 2 enter here, the 3 enter this side, and then the 2 the other side, just like that. Sorry. Oops. So wants to prove a point, but it's okay. It cannot defeat us. So that's our base, and it's done here. So what we are left with is connecting our power line. It's connecting our power line. Need to first clean it up. Clean it up to ensure that all is well and all is set. So I'll get this power charger. Get this power charger, or rather power connection point, and fix it. And fix it to the power port. It will give me display of light showing that the power reaches the socket, and it reaches the power connection area. So that light symbolizes that it reaches the power area. So I'll have to switch it on. Let me look for a better angle where you can view this. So looking for a better display area, I'll just turn it on, and it will give me back that screen. And it has some error. It's bringing me some error messages, and it will reboot. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. It will reboot, so all I need is to connect my keyboard and mouse, and I'll be good to go. It will show me that HP display screen, and I'll be good to go. So thank you. Let's hope that fix helps us all. See you soon. Thank you. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching till the end, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of the 𝙏𝙗𝙖𝙣 solutions. See you next time, same day. Kindly always keep checking for new videos. Hit that subscription button and the notification bell as we stay together. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your life. Peace and love. One.